The Madden Curse. Much like the Spanish flu, the plague, and some other things going on in the news, the Madden Curse is a real thing that should be respected, at least until we get a vaccine. The Madden Curse has brought down some of the finest athletes in the world. And while we'll never know why John Madden chooses to taunt us from beyond the grave, one thing remains clear. The Madden Curse is real. If you deny its existence, I'll probably delete you off of Facebook. We're Operation Sports, I'm Matt Ederer, and these are the top 5 worst cases of the Madden Curse. Number 5. Michael Vick, Madden 04, 2003 NFL season. I didn't want to rely on injuries to fill this list, but this particular injury was pretty harsh. On August 16, 2003, a mere 4 days after the release of Madden 2004, Michael Vick fractured his right fibula in a preseason game versus the Baltimore Ravens. 4 days! The Madden Curse didn't waste any time in 2003. Vick would miss the first 11 games of the NFL season, and his Atlanta Falcons would go on to finish 5-11. And let's be clear, it would get a little bit worse for Michael Vick from here. I'm not saying that you can blame all of Vick's problems on the Madden Curse, but I'm not saying that. Number 4. Antonio Brown, Madden 19, 2018 NFL season. Antonio Brown's 2018 was pretty strong on the field. In 15 games, Brown caught 104 balls for 1,297 yards and 15 touchdowns. Definitely our most productive curse victim. So, why is he on the list? Well, 2018 was the year that Antonio Brown went full AB. After reportedly having a heated argument with Ben Roethlisberger, Brown sat out the final week of the 2018 season, a must-win game versus Cincinnati. The Steelers missed the 2018 NFL playoffs and promptly traded Brown to the Oakland Raiders. Brown would go on to play exactly 0 downs for the Raiders, and was released after being fined over $260,000 for various team infractions. So if you're keeping score, Brown was on the cover of Madden 18, and before Madden 19 even came out, he ruined his legacy in Pittsburgh, got traded to Oakland, and ruined his chances there. The Madden Curse has broken bones and even hearts, but it's very rare that the Madden Curse actually breaks someone's brain. It's pretty much only Antonio Brown and this next guy. Number 3. Brett Favre, Madden 09, 2008 NFL season. On March 4th, 2008, the great Brett Favre officially announced his retirement from the National Football League and the Green Bay Packers. As a show of appreciation for a Hall of Fame career, the good people at EA Sports decided to put Favre on the cover of Madden 09, adorned in his iconic Green Bay Packers jersey. But on July 11th, 2008, Favre formally sent a letter to the Packers asking for his release so that he could play football for a different team in 2008. On August 4th, Brett Favre was officially reinstated, and on August 7th, Brett Favre was traded to the New York Jets for a conditional 4th-round pick. Favre and the Jets started well on the field in 2008, compiling an 8-3 record after their first 11 games. But the Jets stalled down the stretch, losing 4 of their last 5 and missing the 2009-10 NFL playoffs. Also, there was this whole cheerleader scandal. That didn't break until 2010 admittedly, but I mean it happened in 2008. Brett Favre once again retired from football in 2009, only to once again unretire from football in 2009. So, between the 2 unretirements and the lewd pictures to Jets cheerleaders, not only did the Madden Curse break this man's brain, clearly, but it also waited until Week 12 to break Jets fans' hearts. But at least the Jets cheerleaders had a laugh. Reportedly. Number 2. Peyton Hillis, Madden 12, 2011 NFL season. Peyton Hillis is the Boaty McBoatface of football players. In 2011, Madden decided to let the people choose their cover athlete through a March Madness style tournament, and as usual, the people chose the most ridiculous option. The legendary Peyton Hillis, Caucasian NFL running back, upset Ray Rice, Matt Ryan, Jamal Charles, Aaron Rodgers, and Michael Vick en route to earning his way onto the Madden 12 cover, because Even in 2011, everything was a joke and nothing made sense. Peyton Hillis went on to play in only 10 games in 2012, missing time with a hamstring injury, a sprained hip, and strep throat, all of the ailments. Hillis finished the season with 3 rushing touchdowns and 577 yards, and he would never have a season even that good again. Peyton Hillis was out of the league by 2015, but we'll always remember Madden 12. Number 1. Vince Young, Madden 08, 2007 NFL season. 2007 was the cursiest year in the cursed history of the Madden Curse. More importantly, this was the only instance in Madden history where one athlete wisely respected the curse while another openly mocked its power. Let's go back to 2007. EA Sports originally approaches LaDainian Tomlinson to be on the cover of Madden 08, but a group of Chargers fans actually campaigned to keep Tomlinson off of the cover out of fear of the Madden Curse. Smart fan base in San Diego. I hope it works out for them. Vince Young was then approached and officially announced to the world that he would be the Madden 08 cover athlete on Jimmy Kimmel Live, of all things. During this interview, Young literally scoffed at the Madden Curse, right there on late night TV, in front of the world and Cousin Sal. It was bold, and it was shockingly short-sighted. Young was benched in the first game of the preseason for violating team rules, and he never quite got back on the rails. He played 15 out of 16 games, but was banged up the whole season, passing for only 2,546 yards with a dismal 9 touchdowns and 17 interceptions. He added 395 rush yards and 3 rushing touchdowns. Now, you could argue that the Titans made the playoffs at 10-6, and thus, this wasn't so bad. He made the playoffs, he continued his run, but believe me when I tell you that the Madden Curse ended a promising career. Young injured himself twice in 2007, once more in the first game of 2008, and Kerry Collins would officially take over the Titans QB job from there. We saw the end of Vince Young, and he's never really returned to football prominence, although if the XFL starts back up in 2023, I'm still pulling for him. For the record, LaDainian Tomlinson ran for 1,474 yards and 15 touchdowns, passing Walter Payton on the all-time rushing touchdown list. Proving once and for all that the Madden Curse is real and that you should probably wear a mask. That's going to do it for us today at Operation Sports, but if you like this video, feel free to subscribe and hit that like button, because this is YouTube and we all get a shiny new nickel every time we say those words. I expect my nickel by sundown, please, dear sweet YouTube overlords. My name is Matthew Ederer, and if you like wrestling, check out Sunday night's main event on Patreon, where I host the NXT Talk podcast every Thursday morning with my good friend and co-host Boris. We review NXT, we rate every single match, we rant about the AEW versus NXT Wednesday Night Wars, and we tell you what to spend your time seeking out in this, the age of way too much damn wrestling. Thanks for watching, everybody. Stay safe out there.